Hello, welcome back to Ace. And the game's going to show up on screen. There it is. Okay. Last we left off, partway through Hugo's route, about halfway up the tower at Redo's Annex, just before the boss fight. Alright, we have double jump now. Damn, it's a trap. Ah ha ha ha, so nice to see you again. You. Don't know my name, do you? I must apologize for not introducing myself before. I was otherwise occupied. I am Zaba, the finest sorceress among the Darklings. I serve the great Lord Delos. Delos? So that's the name of your leader? Indeed, and a finer leader none shall ever know. Though I must say, this is a most pleasant surprise. I assumed the Devil's Corridor would keep you away for quite some time yet. Hard to blame me, considering the miserable defeat you suffered at the hands of your brother. But you are the heir to the fact name for a reason, I suppose. Let's lower the audio just a little bit. Like that, and then an OBS as well. About there, should do it. There we go, that's a bit better. You savages don't have the right to speak our name. And as far as I'm concerned, I have no brother. All he is to me now is a target, marked for death. Oh, is that so? Well then, it seems we at least have one thing in common. I can't stand the man either. He repeatedly kills my summoned creatures and takes their energy as his own. If Lord Delos would allow it, I would gladly tear him to shreds and use his entrails as feed for my familiars. I jest, of course. I would never be so cruel as to give my darling such low-grade meat. My, but what a sour expression you have. You and your brother seem to share that particular trait. Yours has more personality, though. If I had to pick, I would say you're the cuter of the two, but then the little one usually is. Are you done? If you're not going to fight me, then just stand aside. The eyes of fact, such a delightful implements of sorcery. Most magic items from Ys are rather unappealing to me, but something about those cold, lifeless orbs feels comforting. It's almost like they were made for us. Or what? This is a much stronger familiar than the ones I entrusted to Epona. Come, show me what those eyes of fact can do. Oh shit, I forgot about him summoning lightning. Trying to figure out what's best for this guy. taking a lot of hits here. Shit. Maybe wind? Oh, I can't shoot through there. Not like, Unicorn could. She could just hit through it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of hits here. Definitely not going to get it through on this this attempt, I should say. Happening on the screen. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, especially like these little white balls are going. That should be a case of using the basic attacks here, and just running up and shooting them. Okay. Works well in this area. Let's get out of there. I hit him again, I'll wipe it. Knock him out of this path. There we go. Getting him into these easy to hit him in pens seems to be really important. This one's secretly, or deceptively quite difficult. Can't really run in. Here we go. Found our way in, easy enough. Ah, what a spectacular show. Damn you. You are a fascinating specimen, little one. Your power and the way you handle those eyes of yours, it's like you were born to be a Darkling. The hell are you trying to pull? Feisty, but I like that. Truly, you and I aren't so different at all. We're like kindred spirits. We both lust for power, and we both find solace in the dark, alone and unfettered by the ignorance of others. Don't try to deny it. Perhaps I should introduce you to Lord Delos sometime, I suspect you and he would get along famously, certainly far better than he and your dear brother. Wait. Is that really how I come across? I'm nothing like them. I can't be. I can't let her get to me. That's what she wants. Lady Fina must be imprisoned upstairs. I just need to keep moving. Keep moving. There's a reason why the final boss of East 2 is called Dark Fact. Ah. Alright, the bloody evil door again. This door, the malice it's putting off is so strong, it's almost a physical presence. This must be what I was feeling outside. Ah, it's far more powerful than I thought. If I were to imprison a goddess, this is definitely where I would do it. Haha. What are you so afraid of, Hugo? This barrier must be child's play compared to Father's shield magic. What right have you to succeed his position if you can't even handle something as simple as a door? And how are you ever supposed to defeat your brother, for that matter? Alright, I can do this. A strong enough blast of magic should do the trick. I'll just focus the combined energies of all three artifacts of East and charge them to the point of breaking. Then unleash! What the? Ah! Hugo, you damn fool. Just because the people around you acknowledge your ability doesn't mean they truly understand what you can do. You're acting like a puppy dog performing to impress your master, but facts have no need for masters. They seek only power. And with enough power, you can surpass your brother. Whoa. Well, look who's awake. Not you again. You sure are a handful, you know that? Did you really think you could use brute force to overpower the Devil's Gaze? I'm pretty reckless, but even I wouldn't get anywhere near that thing if I didn't have to. But wait, were you looking after me? You sound surprised. You owe me a rematch, remember? And I want you to be in tip-top shape for it. Besides, I'd have to be a real sicko to kill somebody while I was unconscious. Ugh. Easy now. After what you've been through, I wouldn't suggest trying any sudden movements. Just take it nice and slow. I don't need your pity. And I'm not unconscious anymore. So let's just get this over with. You're one obnoxious little prick, you know that? Lucky for you, I'm also not enough of a sicko to attack someone who's too weak to do anything but mouth off. Now if Zava were here, she would totally slit your throat and laugh while you bled out. She's a real bad egg that way. Besides, Dallas ordered us to withdraw from Reno's annex, so technically I'm not even supposed to be here. Which means I'm sure as hell not going to do anything that would draw attention to myself. Have it your way then. So why were you... why is my throat playing up now? So why were you really looking after me? I don't know. I don't know. Is that the best you can come up with? What does it matter? I just felt like it, that's all. So, you really are the Clawman's brother, huh? Why do you have it in for him so bad? Don't you two get along? Does it look like we get along? As far as I'm concerned, I have no brother. All I've got is a target, a traitor I've set out to exterminate. Yeah, I get that. But he's still your brother. If you've got to kill him, then you've got to kill him. But you're still bound by blood, you know? Nothing can ever take that away. Ah, sorry, I'm not trying to open up old wounds or anything. We just come from different worlds, I guess. You East people probably all think that way. He's always been completely self-absorbed. The fact line is generally named first among those of the 6 priests, were the arbiters in all matters of spirit. As the elder brother, Tol was expected to succeed our name, but he elected to become a holy knight instead. It came across as if he was scoffing in the face of his lineage, as if the position were beneath him. Simply put, he just didn't care. He wanted to follow his own path, so he did. Protocol and tradition be damned. He didn't even bat an eye when he was disinherited. It honestly didn't seem to bother him at all, really. And that's how the position of successor fell to me, the second son. They call me a magic prodigy now, but back then I was just an ordinary kid. I was constantly being compared to him, as if I were living in his shadow. In its own way, it was nothing short of excruciating. But I did as Father asked of me, and tried as hard as I could to live up to everyone's lofty expectations. My training was intense and all-consuming. I lost every friend I had, but eventually I was deemed worthy of my title. Finally, I thought, finally everyone will acknowledge my abilities. I'll no longer just be regarded as Tolfac's little brother. But then your goddamn demons attacked, and we all had to ride Solomon's Shrine up into the sky to escape. And of course, Tol just had to stay behind with Commander Tova to buy time for the rest of us. Oh, how they praised him for his gallant sacrifice. And then, despite all my hard work, I was just Tolfac's little brother again, brother to one of the greatest heroes of Ys. That still seems to be all I'm known for. I fought so hard to crawl out from that shadow, only to be pulled right back in. I know I'm basically just lashing out at him. It's totally illogical for me to be as angry as I am, even after what he's done. But that doesn't change the fact I really, truly want him dead. His betrayal just makes that attitude a whole lot easier to justify. He shamed our family enough just by forfeiting his right of succession, so he could become a knight. But there's still honor in knighthood. He took an oath to protect Ys and the goddesses, after all. Then he trampled that oath into the ground. And for me, that's the final straw. He's beyond redemption. You were kind of rambling there, so I'm not sure I really understood all of what you were saying. But the long and short of it is, you still love him, right? Were you even listening to me? How could you possibly have gotten that from any part of what I just told you? Well, you want what he's got, so you're trying to be just like him, right? Or I guess it's better to say, you want to be respected and looked up to by your father and everybody else the way he is. And you're frustrated that you can't seem to measure up. That sound about right? I got a big brother of my own too, so I totally get where you're coming from. You kinda want to be nice to him, but then you also kinda want to wring his neck sometimes. And your parents are always saying things like, why can't you be more like your brother? And it's frustrating as hell. Because you love him, but he's just such a pain in the ass, you know? You don't get it at all. Huh? I said, you don't get it at all. You've got one hell of an imagination, you know that. Why would I ever have the slightest inclination to be anything like him? That's patently absurd. I don't know, I've been told I'm pretty good at reading people. But hey, if you say I'm off the mark, I won't push the matter any further. I'll just leave it right where it lies. It's the least I can do to thank you for opening up to me. This is kinda nice, you know? I thought I had you pegged as this uptight, self-important asshole, and I pretty much hated your guts. But now, I don't know. I guess you're not really so bad after all. You're like an extra smug version of me. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Ugh, this whole ordeal has me completely worn out. Didn't you say you were ordered to abandon this place? If so, I think it might be best for you to follow those orders now. Haha, alright, I can do that. Just so you know, though, it's not possible for regular people like you to get through that door, no matter how hard you try. That goddess lady is definitely in there, and she's safe, so don't worry, okay? I'll catch you later. Epona, was it? May I ask you one last question before you go? Sure, but I can't guarantee I'll be able to answer. Technically, I've already asked this, but I feel compelled to ask again. Simply put, I'm your enemy. Why are you going to all this trouble on my behalf? Sorry, but my answer hasn't changed. I honestly have no idea. I guess I just wanted to give it a shot, you know? Come to think of it, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What the hell is wrong with me? You are an oddball. Weren't you supposed to be good at reading people? Oh, shut up. You men always latch onto such trivial details. I've said my piece, so I'm out of here. Besides, if I'm late getting back, I'll never hear the end of it from Zava. Alright, I'll let you go. But thank you, Epona. You're welcome, Hugo. But just so you know, next time I see you, I'm going to have your head on a silver platter. So you better keep it nice and clean for me, you hear? Don't worry, I have no intention of holding back myself. It promises to be one hell of a fight. Aw, they're so cute together. Now then, what to do next? I can't rescue Lady Fina without opening that door. but according to Epona, regular people like me are incapable of getting through it. It basically confirms that it's been enchanted with some sort of powerful curse. And sadly, curses lie firmly outside of my area of expertise. As much as it pains me to seek counsel with the search party, I may need Kadina's advisement on this. Right, can't teleport out of here. I remember that. I'm not comfortable leaving this place unmanned, knowing Lady Fina is trapped within. Ah, right, the Lila shell. Okay. Hugo spoke into the Lila shell. Eolia's voice echoed back in response.
Ah, Hugo, is that you? Hope you haven't waited too long. The knights were ambushed on their way to Rado's annex. It may be a while yet before they get there.
I see. Well, I'm already here. But I seem to have run into a bit of a roadblock. Hugo briefly decaled his encounter with the cursed door and asked Eolia if Kadina might be available to help.
Sure, I'll contact her right away and ask her to meet you there.
Ooh, boy, you weren't kidding. This thing's got one hell of a curse on it.
Just looking at it makes me feel tight in the chest.
If it helps, that woman said regular people would never get through. Her choice of words there seemed deliberate. Do you have any idea what she might have meant? I think so. I have a theory, anyway. Best as I can tell, it'll only open for a demon, or someone harboring demon-grade malice, at the very least. It's honestly kind of ingenious. I mean, what better way of keeping out do-gooders than by locking a door with pure hatred?
So you pretty much have to be evil if you want to get in.
In other words, a door designed solely for people like him.
It really is quite a curse, and it's not just the door either. The whole room is affected by it. It's like there's an impossibly strong barrier all around it that no amount of brute force could possibly penetrate.
Uh-oh, don't tell me you already tried. Yes, and one could say that it went poorly. So is there nothing at all we can do? Lady Fina is trapped in there, after all.
Yeah, we can't just leave her. Isn't there any way to fool it, or something?
If we could get our hands on one of the enemy's magic items, we might have a shot.
What do you mean?
Something with an equivalent curse on it. Particularly if it's something wearable, assuming it doesn't kill whatever poor sap tries it on. That might just do the trick.
Wow, I don't like the sound of that at all.
I think you might be assuming too much there. No one would be able to survive a curse like that. A curse that strong.
Not under normal circumstances, no. But our only other option is to capture one of the enemies alive, so it would seem worth mentioning. Yeah, I think that's even less likely.
Alright then. I'll head back into the tower and see if I can find any magic items that might serve our purpose. In the meantime, I'd like for the two of you to keep this area secure. The knights should be arriving here any time now.
Hugo.
Sounds like a plan to me. In fact, it sounds almost too good to be true.
You're actually communicating and coordinating with others. It's like some kind of miracle. Isn't your usual MO to do everything by yourself? What happened?
Nothing in particular. I just know my own limitations, and this is not a field of magic I'm familiar with. Thus, I defer to the expert.
Alright, I guess I can buy that. We'll be right here. Let us know if you find anything that might work. Be careful, Hugo.
What's this ring you've got? May I see it?
Well, it's definitely demonic in nature, but it's been drained of all its power. If you look closely at it though, its design does seem to match the one on this door. Maybe it's connected in some way. Alright. I should be able to go back and... I can't teleport out of here. And kill the powered up enemies now. And a good time for a save. Whee! Kind of a long section actually. Yeah, there we go. Oh wow, I might actually be really under-leveled currently. I hate this. Alright. At least once I kill one of these, it hopefully I'll level up once I kill one. So, important news. Vampire Survivors DLC came out. I've debated streaming it, but I think I'll probably just chip away at it in my spare time. I also picked up Space for the Unbound, so that will be starting next week. Ow! That's a lot of damage. Okay, I might have to go level up. This is taking way too long. See, it's like I knocked these guys, but... Okay, here we go. It's one down at least. It's a bit better.
Okay, I do like that the fire magic has enough knockback on it to control them. Oh geez, the audio cut out. Okay, maybe they just wait till this. Yeah, they're taking like 10s and 9s. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, it's just one now. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, let's teleport back to Rado's Annex. And save, because I don't want to do that again. Imagine I needed to be like level 30 something. Bum bum bum, bum 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 bum. Right, isn't that one? It's no, that deals instant death, right? Do I have to just check the door? Oh, I can't remember. I did this with Unica as well. Oh, right, I have to equip something, right? There we go.
As the door opened, the evil ring's power completely drained away. It worked. Nicely done, Hugo. Thanks, but I couldn't have done it without your expertise. Now come on, let's get inside. Lady Fina. Hugo, Kadina, Miushka. A barrier? Damn. Lady Fina, are you uninjured? What, are you injured? Injured, yes. It's alright, there's no need to worry. It's quite strong, but it's not harmful in any way. Seems designed solely to keep me in one place. Well then, thank goodness for small favours, I suppose. Yeah. In any event, I can't believe you actually made it all the way here. I don't know how I could ever properly thank you. Please, direct your gratitude toward Hugo. His efforts are what made this meeting possible. Is that so? Then, from the bottom of my heart, I give you my thanks, Hugo Fact. You've gone through so much on my account, even fighting your own brother. Words cannot express my regret. You had nothing to do with that. The fight was instigated by me, after all, and I only lost because I was the weaker man. Nothing more, nothing less. Hugo. While imprisoned in this room, I had a brief opportunity to speak with him. And I assure you, despite his actions and his appearance, he's still the man he's always been. I'm absolutely certain of it. In fact, he seems to be worried about you. He didn't say as much, but I could see it clearly in his eyes. So please, won't you give...
Just stop. This is a family issue. It doesn't involve you, and I would thank you to keep your nose out of our business.
Hugo? Now hold on, you can't talk to Lady Fina that way. No, he's right. It's not my place to lecture him. I'm sorry, Hugo. I didn't mean to upset you.
That's quite all right. Thank you.
Lady Fina! Lady Fina, thank goodness you're safe. I've... Unica, and the rest of you too. It's so good to see you.
Sure took you guys long enough to get here, though. Our apologies, we met with fierce resistance. I hope you've not been kept waiting long, Lady Fina. So now it's just a matter of breaking through this barrier.
Right, but that's a lot easier said than done. There's some pretty intense magic at work here. Fortunately, it's an enchantment rather than a curse, so I'm pretty confident we'll be able to dispel it given enough time.
Excellent. We'll stand guard then, to ensure your safety until the task is complete. Hopefully we can secure Lady Fina's freedom with minimal delay.
No, that won't be necessary.
Pardon?
Lady Fina? We never intended for any of you to get involved in this matter. Ria and I were fully prepared to resolve it on our own. But you're here now, and as I'm presently indisposed, I see little choice but to seek your assistance. It pains me to speak of this, but will you hear me out?
Of course, whatever you wish, my lady.
Yeah, there's still a lot we don't know about what's going on down here. I think I speak for all of us when I say any information you can provide will be more than welcome. Thank you. As you know, for the last several years, Ys has been perpetually invaded and ransacked by demons. What you may not know, however, is the reason behind these attacks. Believe it or not, the Black Pearl and Cleria Metal are to blame. What? You can't be serious. So those Outlanders aren't the ones responsible for this mess? Well, they're involved now, certainly. They've exercised full control over the demons after all. But they're not responsible for the demons themselves, no. That dubious honor goes to the Black Pearl, which inadvertently awakened what we call the demonic essence. The demonic essence? It's hard to put into words. Think of it as a malicious will, the very essence of demonism itself. Basically the dark side of magic. And just as the Black Pearl spreads abilities far and wide, so too does it spread this malevolent energy. As it spreads, it distorts the earth, twisting and reshaping it until it takes on a demonic form and comes to life. And the clearia in the ground serves to amplify this effect, exactly as it does with magic. Essentially, as long as there exist veins of clearia in the earth, the distortions will grow worse and more demons will spawn. That's why we, along with the 6 priests, sealed it away in chambers cut off from the Black Pearl's influence. But now the demonic essence is at its strongest, here, on the surface. As this tower's existence clearly illustrates, the Darklings have somehow learned to harness it for their own gain. And our goal is to seal it away, back into the Black Pearl from whence it came, for all eternity.
Words fail me.
I can see why you kept quiet about this for so long. We could very well be looking at a complete paradigm shift of all of Ys. Our entire way of life is at stake. That's correct. The sorcerer Delos intends to obtain the Black Pearl and stimulate the demonic essence within, granting it physical form. Since Rhea has it now, we can be assured our enemy's attention is focused squarely on her. But if she should be captured, well, suffice it to say, we mustn't allow that to happen. Please, find Rhea, and help keep the Black Pearl out of her hands.
We knights shall guard her with our lives.
You can count on us.
I still have one question, though, if I may.
Certainly.
The Black Pearl and the Clearia have sustained our people for quite some time, so I do understand why the 2 of you came here in secret, to some extent anyway. But why were even the 6 priests kept unaware of your intentions?
Ah.
They are your trusted retainers, no? And they're just as concerned with preventing public unrest as you, so I'm certain they would have kept your secret. Yet you obviously came here without consulting a single one of them. So either you're still hiding something from us, or you're just flat out lying.
Bastard, do you still doubt the goddesses even after everything we've just heard? Hugo?
Here we go again.
No, Hugo's right. There is more to tell, but at present it's little more than a theory on our part. Until I can be certain of its accuracy, I'd prefer not to speak it. I hope you understand.
Alright, I won't push the matter, and I apologize if my asking caused you any undue discomfort. But just to confirm, once you've reached a conclusion as to the accuracy of your theory, you will be more forthcoming about it, won't you?
You have my word. Lady Fina.
Alright, is everyone ready? We have a new mission, and it's our top priority. Should the Black Pearl fall into enemies' hands, the demonic essence will be unleashed, and all will be lost. We must find Lady Rhea as quickly as we can, and become her shield. Yes, sir. And so the Holy Knight's search for Lady Rhea continued, each night feeling a renewed sense of urgency. Meanwhile, Hugo once again set off on his own, leaving Kadena and Miushka to tend to the barrier around Lady Fina. Oh yeah. I was just about to try and teleport out of here.
Hugo.
This must be Miushka. What is it now?
Well, I just wanted to tell you, I think you were right to say what you said. And I don't think Lady Fina minded. But,
Spit it out already. What are you getting at?
I'm worried about you. I know you want to be respected and looked up to, but you're always making a scene, always making people mad. And I know you're probably just really irritable because of your family and your brother and everything, but still. I'm pretty sure you aren't going to take me up on this, since you never have before. But I just want you to know that I'm...
Will you just leave me the hell alone already? If you would stop stammering for 1 second and actually listen to what I have to say, maybe you would finally get it. You think I want to be respected and looked up to? You think I'm letting my brother's indiscretions or my position go to my head? Seems you must know me better than I know myself, because that's all news to me.
I wasn't trying to...
Look, I don't want to hear it. Just get out of my sight already, would you? I'll keep my own counsel, thank you. I'm sure as hell not going to take advice from you.
Hugo... I'm sorry.
Damn it. Epona told me the exact same thing, and I actually bothered listening to her. What the hell is wrong with me? You really are an ass. Udina, I'm pretty sure they heard you two all the way up in Solomon's Shrine right now. Not exactly your proudest moment, Hugo. Are you going to lecture me too? Of course not. That wouldn't do me any good at all. You'd probably just flip out on me. That's what you tend to do whenever anyone gets a little too close for comfort. And considering your reaction, I'd say Miyushka hit the nail right on the head. Well, you just think about what you did while you're off gallivanting around the tower, okay? Once you've come to your senses, I suggest you apologize to the poor girl. I think even you must realize what you did is bad. Anyway, be careful up there. Don't let those end up being your last words to Miyushka. Oh, I'm struggling to read today. Tongue-tied. I should go. Climbing this tower is just about the only good I can do right now, I think. Right, now, if I remember correctly, the door is just off to the left over here. I don't have the thing equipped. There we go. Come on, get back up. I want the experience. There we go. Finally, gameplay. Ooh. Did I miss an upgrade somewhere? Or am I just under? Maybe the mine's just really good. maybe just the basic attack's really good. And not the fire. Oh yeah, that's a lot of I'm taking a lot of damage though, actually. Well, that worked out alright, I guess. Oh, finally, defense up. That's good. What's through here then? Ah, right, we get the foot claws at some point here. Still getting hit by bloody everything. Alright, let's put the shield on just for safety. Ow. I believe it's down this way. Alright, this should be it. I am stuck as shit. I'm getting out of there. Not up there. Float away. And I need to find a place to heal. Oh god, this guy's following me everywhere. Okay, through there. And back through there. Okay. Oh. It's getting my shit kicked out. Getting my shit kicked in, even.
charge up a fully powered up mine. And try. At least grab the claws. Oh my god, this is awful. I hate it so much. I'm just leaving. Oh, yeah. Thank goodness. Bless. Alright, okay. Might be an acceptable looking for stuff now. Furies at all. I hate them so much. Keep grabbing me. Alright, let's continue onwards. Ow. Oh my goodness. How much damage she did to me. Yeah, okay. I don't have any Cleria ore. Okay, which Divine Blessings can I get now? That blessing, that's good. I only have 6,000 at the moment. I'll go with stationary heal, right? I think that's it for now. It is, yes. Okay. Right, let's go look at those other paths that are walk paths. That should... Oh, we don't have the medallion for it anymore, so... There we go, level up. Nice.
kill them before they transform now. We're starting to get on a roll. I'm not dealing with you because you'll just knock me off. So let's go this way for now. Okay. Shield upgraded. What's down here? And this is just the loser's way back here. Oh no, there is a chest here. Oh, Cleria. Blessed Cleria. Very good. Okay, let's continue across the sand. Also going to need the bells. It's off to the side, nothing right, just a pot with some herbs in it. Okay. And that's just max boost. Whee! Oh. What's in here? Alright, lowers the platform to go get the medallion. Okay, that's alright. Wow, I obliterated that thing. Alright, down we go. Chest. Medallion. Alright, perfect. Now, if we get back to base camp, get the wand tempered, then we should be good for the boss. Oh. There we go.
Alright, inventory, use to the boss room. Boost recovery sounds alright. Alright, it's time for sand boss fight. Actually means I need to get the boots on, right? Boots on. There we go. I'm assuming mines ought to work pretty well against the little eyeballs that show up. Look at that. Ah, shit. Okay. Not perfect then. Deal good damage, but at least with Unica's skills, they're how do I put this? Kind of defensive as well. Also can't like jump out with anything as Hugo. Shit. Might have to level up a bit for this actually. At least learn to
At least learn to dodge. I need to bullet hell my way around. Okay, I can jump these. Alright. Pretty good on health, actually. Okay, maybe one more phase. Yeah, one more phase will do it. Oh, that was close. Okay. Definitely feel just a little under-leveled. And that's where I'm going to call it for today. I'm pretty tired, pretty worn out from work. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time. I'll get a schedule out during the weekend. We'll see what we're going to play. Bye bye.